the standards that it takes to get in there have been lowered. Like basically, it's citywide now. Anybody can get in. Whereas before, there's a composite. It's still composite schools, correct?
Yeah.
But those were the schools you still had to get into. Carver, Mervo, the vocationals. Now everybody can get in. Is that true? Do you know whether that's true or not?
Man, I couldn't even answer that correctly. And look, hey, Zoners, we apologize, man. The early portion of the show had the volume turned down a little low, man. But hopefully you guys are still rocking out with us and you hear everything that's going on. But keep going, Dan.
No, but you never heard of stuff like this at Carver.
Yeah.
You just didn't. But then the flip side of it, the other side of it is, this kid is 16. It's possible his parents may be like 30. I mean, legit.
Grown adults, man.
They're not grown. They're not grown.
Doing stuff like this, huh?
They're adults, but they're not grown.
Yeah.
Like legally, yes. They're of adult age.
Yeah.
But this is just pure savagery. It just is what it is.
Craziness.
And more and more you're hearing rumblings of the parents having to take accountability for what their children are doing.
Yeah.
I've always been a proponent of that.
Well, and to piggyback off of that, right? While the injured teenagers are recovering in stable condition at a local hospital, when they get out, those kids are expected to face charges as adults.
Good for them.
Yeah, included attempted murder and handgun violations, and then authorities have detained the parents, Damon, pending further charges.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. You know how much more how much better things would be if you started by putting a financial strain on the parents of these children.
Yeah.
Like you do harm to my family, I will bury your family in debt because of what you did. You know what I'm saying? You killed my loved one.
Yeah.
So because of the earning potential that you killed in my family, your family owes me until it's paid back. You start burying families in debt, you start locking whole families up. Oh yeah.
A lot of this will change.
A lot of things will change.
A lot of this will change. Well, hey, and also on the news, right? So we got parents bringing kids to school with guns to finish their beef, right? And here we have programs, Damon, created to stop crime and to make the streets in Baltimore safer, and they're now being investigated by the FBI.
Of course they are.
Picture this one, man. Safe Streets is under investigation. In an unexpected turn of events, the FBI conducted a raid on the premises of Safe Streets, Baltimore's anti-violence program located in the Bel Air Edison area on Thursday, last week. The FBI stated that their actions were court authorized. Agents also visited the homes of 2 program members. Safe Streets, which deploys violence interrupters to mediate conflicts before they escalate, has been credited with contributing to a more than 20% reduction in homicides and non-fatal shootings in neighborhoods where it operates. Oversight for the program is provided by the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Safety and Engagement, pronounced MONSE, right? And Mayor Brandon Scott has something to say about this, man. He emphasized the need for accountability with everyone in the wake of the FBI's activities. Man, oh man, Damon. Man, oh man. Safe Streets. Stop shooting, start living. And apparently, in between everything they were doing, now all of the information hasn't quite been pulled out yet, so we don't know everything, right? We don't know everything that took place, but they say when the FBI comes to investigate you, right?
It's not a good look.
Yeah, it's pretty much on in power. It's pretty much.
It's just sad that whenever you have organizations like this, you don't know whether it's a conspiracy. You don't know whether or not they have it out for them.
Mm-hmm.
You always have a strain of people that always kind of gravitate to having these type of organizations. It's just bad all around.
All around.
Hopefully they're not guilty of what Whatever the feds are looking at, hopefully they're not.
They didn't do it.
Yeah,
Wasn't me. I didn't do it. Hopefully they can say that. Sheesh. Yeah. Look, I got a stick on the computer, man. I got to make sure I put a sticker up there to remind myself, because there's certain parts of the show that I have to mute the background so that people can hear the video and hear the music and everything. And zoners, my dumb ass always forgets to unmute it. So that's why, man, the first block of the show, it might be a little low, but thank you for rocking out with us, man. Keep sticking out with us. I'm hammering out all technical issues here, man, as we do it. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Whew. Safe streets. Safe streets.
That's a crazy story, though, man. Like,
who does that?
Hey, it's like every organization like that. It's always it's messed up because usually they always. Let me be quiet.
I said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. You just shake your head.
Yeah, I mean,
just shake
like,
your head.
Clearly, it's all for it seems like their heart's in a good place.
Yes.
But the reason for the organization is coming from a positive, but let's just hope the feds don't find anything.
Man, oh man. It's getting crazy out here, zoners. It's getting kind of hectic. All right. Hey, keep sticking it out with us. Hang around, because we got more, man. We coming back after we talk to our sponsors. Damon. We're going to talk Joe Smith, man.
Go Terps. Go Terps.
Yeah, man. Hopefully you woke up today and had yourself a sip of some matriarch coffee, man, to get you. You good? You good?
My bad.
He out here attacking the camera and everything.
The mic.
You ain't have your coffee for the day. You ain't have your coffee.
I was going to say that. I'm not addicted to caffeine.
Clearly,
but I was going to get some coffee this morning, and I didn't.
Didn't do it, man. Gotta make sure you do it. All right, so look, a lot of you zoners out there, man. Damon and I, we go back. We go way back. And we attended college together. Man, big shout out to College Park out there. The first 2 years of my college experience, I was down University of Maryland, College Park.
The
flagship university. And hey, Damon, I remember specifically, man, seeing Joe Smith come on campus.
Mm-hmm.
And turn things around.
No, you need to tell the story. We also watched him get turned out.
Whoa!
In real time.
Oh, whoa! Go ahead, spill the beans.
I mean, look, we can take it back to 12th grade. Really.
Yeah.
When, a buddy of ours, Troy Queen.
TQ.
Shout out Troy Queen.
Big shout out.
He played in the high school tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And he talked to me. He said, "Man, it's this dude going to Maryland. Nobody really heard of him." He also told us about Allen Iverson in that same story, but that's
I remember.
But we get to Maryland, we see this guy about 6'10", turned over tennis shoes, red Stonewall. Never forget, he had red Stonewall jeans. And it's nothing big, man. Look, the man was wearing what he had. But and never forget, he used to walk with his head down. You remember that?
All the time, yeah.
He walk with his head down.
Yeah, he
Next thing we know, This is late August, early September.
He dunking on Rasheed Wallace and them, man.
And next thing we know, that basketball season kicked in.
Yeah, buddy.
And Troy was like, that's the dude I was talking about. Like, oh, wow. And
that's him.
Man, by his sophomore year, them red Stonewalls jeans and turned over tennis shoes turned into 3/4 leather coats, big gold chains, a Jaguar, a Lexus truck.
About to go pro.
And he was a different, and all the girls you never saw around him were around. He was always a nice guy, too.
Well, here it is. This is why we're talking about Joe Smith, Zonas. Joe Smith is trending right now because him as a nice guy was taken advantage of by one of those females that he bumped into after his glory days here. Take a listen.
I can't believe I'm sitting here just finding out you got an OnlyFans page. Out of all these years, yo, the disrespect that comes with it, that you couldn't even talk to me before you did it, that's bullshit, yo. That's fucked up, Keith. I'm telling you, yo, that's fucked up.
Wait, no, calm. But you're not gonna say fuck me or that's fucked up. It's not fucked up.
You recording me? What the fuck you doing?
Listen, it's not fucked up, and we're going to. Okay, look, so. I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course I'm mad at you just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself, so why should I have to tell you my choice, my body, my fucking choice?
I'm your partner. You're supposed to come to me and talk to me.
Joe, I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions to shit. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book. That's no solution.
You knew who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before,
I
knew that.
Thought that I would never have to go back to anything like this again.
Beforehand,
but unfortunately, that's not the case right now.
After that, everything's supposed to change.
Everything did change.
No. Obviously, it hasn't.
No, it had to. I had to do something.
It hasn't. You stood out there showing your body. You stood out there doing stuff like this on camera.
You act like that's the only thing that I do. I have mad jobs, but they're not facilitating everything that needs to be done. So I got something extra. OnlyFans be breaking me off. What the fuck?
Come on, Keish, with that. It don't matter what they breaking you off. It's the disrespect that comes with it.
What disrespect?
You couldn't come and talk to me about it.
Okay, well, we're talking about it now.
Because I had to find out on the fly.
All right, then. But now, okay.
No,
so wait.
I had to find out on the fly.
So now you know.
Yeah, now I know.
Okay. And so? Whatever. I'm been doing what I have to do, period. Like, that's bottom line. That's what it is.
Damn.
The words of women that love you sometimes, man, they cut, man.
Why that woman don't love him?
Not to talk to him like that. She don't love him at all.
I don't love him, man. I don't even know him, and I don't know her. But you can look at that. That's not. Come on, dude. That's. You know. First of all, well, one thing she said that I do believe.
Mm-hmm.
I believe OnlyFans is breaking her off. I do believe that. I mean, it's a low bar. You see the checks that you hear about some of the money these women make from OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I believe, even if she's showing her feet, I believe that she's making some money from OnlyFans. But
man, OnlyFans is going nuts. They're like teachers getting in trouble for being OnlyFans
because they're breaking them off.
What is going on out here?
They're getting broke off for money. But you're married to a guy. Now, he's more famous for stuff he's done outside of basketball than he is. Remember, he was on some show for being broke. He had lost all his money or something like that.
Eek.
But even still. 12 seasons in the NBA?
For quite some time. I wish, Tish, where you at, sis? You out there in the comments, you in the chat. And look, we went to school with him, and we're talking about him. We know that he had a long career. But if you ask me to name any of the teams that Joe Smith played for, I really couldn't.
Well, if you look at his T-shirt.
That one said Golden State.
He was drafted number 1.
Yeah.
To Golden State.
Ah.
He played I believe he played with LeBron James for a second.
In Cleveland?
I could be wrong.
In Cleveland, I know he wasn't at Miami. I don't remember him being on.
He played for like 12 teams.
Yeah, he's been all over. He's been all over. I remember he was a journeyman for, for a number one pick. I think he got into the league and he wasn't right, man. He wasn't right.
He's a guy who probably would have benefited. I don't know. I think
staying 4 years.
Yeah, but you got to strike when it's hot, though. You got to strike when it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it, and I don't know if Gary Williams, who was coaching it, I don't know if he would have got any more out of him. So maybe I can't. Hey, somebody offered me a boatload of money at 19, 20. I'm taking it too. So I ain't ever gonna knock the man leaving.
Yeah. And hey, look, if I remember correctly, Damon, it was a boatload of guys that did that. You know what I mean? What Chris Wilson was another forward that left early. Lonnie Baxter. What was it? Terrence? What was Terrence?
You mean Wilcox?
Yeah, Chris Wilcox. I said Wilson. Yeah, Lonnie Baxter. What was the other guy? The power forward.
Baxter was a senior.
He stayed to the senior year.
He was a senior, I think.
I thought the three left. The small forward left early, right? From that team. Then what was his name? I don't remember. I'm trying to think of it right now.
He's not on that championship team. No one left early with him.
Okay. With Joe Smith?
Extra Hip tried to leave early. He didn't get drafted.
Yeah. Johnny Rhodes, those guys were on that team.
But they didn't get drafted.
Man. Dwayne Simpkins.
They didn't get drafted. None of them guys got drafted. None of them, I don't think.
Man. From Baltimore on that team, man. Big shout out to
Keith Booth got drafted.
Yeah, to Keith Booth. You know what I mean? To the Booth family. Big shout out to our guy Craig Singletary, man. Baltimore Ravens.
They came in together.
Yes. Yeah.
They came in together.
Now I remember Keith Booth going to the Chicago Bulls. I remember that.
I think he won 2 rings.
Yeah.
He didn't play, but he was on the team. So it's just crazy looking at him. It's like we saw it. We saw that metamorphosis. Like, do you remember his voice? Do you even remember it?
Joe Smith?
Yeah.
No. I don't know. Honestly, I don't remember him talking to us. You know what I mean? And we were around those guys, man. We'd be around them. I remember you hung with X-Ray. You know what I mean? That was your boy. Yeah, that was your boy for a little bit.
Well, that's why he was big to me.
Yeah.
Because
he would see you around with X-Ray. Yeah.
Well, the thing was, he was like X-Ray's, like, what they say nowadays. That's the term they use, young boy. He was like Extra Hip's young boy.
Yeah.
Extra Hip was the king of the campus when he got there.
DC.
So, him and Johnny Rhodes, he was the country dude from, wherever he was from. And they introduced him to the high life.
Good old days, man.
Hey, man, DC
Maryland
was
Terps.
different. It was different then. You know that.
I haven't, look, I'll be honest, Damon. After Gary Williams left, it's been hard to follow the Terps, man. It's been hard to follow Terps basketball.
It is. It's getting better though.
Now,
it is.
I'm a Terps football fan.
I think I like the new guy.
Yeah. I'm a Terps football fan, man. They got Loxley down there coming from Alabama. He's doing big things. Currently what I think 5-2. He was undefeated for a while. They just dropped the last couple of games, but he's turning it around with the football team. But the basketball team, man, unfortunately has not been where it's at, man. Has not been where it's at.
Yeah, all right. We had those epic battles down there with the basketball team. We haven't had that in a while.
I remember storming the court when we beat North Carolina, man, off of Joe Smith doing his thing. I remember that, man. It was good times.
Yes, it was.
All right, Zoners. Hey, we appreciate you for rocking out with us, man. You know what time it is, man. We're gonna go holler at these sponsors, man. We'll be back because y'all know we got little known actual facts for the day, and then we're gonna talk some Halloween since it's Halloween. Be right, Black. welcome black zoners, welcome black, man. Always remember to continue to smash that like button down there. Make sure you hit those notifications, man, so you know about Tuesdays at 12 noonish, man. You can come on through the Grand Day, chill out with the professional Bloviators and our lunch table vibes, man, and have a good old time with us, man. Go ahead. Minimize us in your phone. Put us up in the upper right-hand corner, man. You can do what you want, man. Have your liquid lunch, walk around. Maybe you're down the harbor doing some last-minute errand running before you head back to the office or something like that. But, hey, we keep it moving here, man. We keep it moving. And we always bring up little-known actual facts about our people. Right? So I got some good ones today, Damon. Got some good little-known actual facts for the people today. Good stuff. Pop it up on the screen. Right there for them. All right, Damon. Ethel Waters. What you know about Ethel Waters?
Not much.
I don't know much about the sister either. But today is the singer's birthday. Singer-actress Ethel Waters, born in Chester, Pennsylvania in 1933. Waters made a satirical all-black film entitled Rufus Jones for President. She went on to star at the Cotton Club. And according to her autobiography, she sang the song Stormy Weather. Posthumously, we are wishing the sister happy birthday. There you go. You see her right there up on the screen. All right? And the next fact is this sister that's about to come up right behind her. Jennifer Hostin, Damon, born in St. George's, Grenada. In 1970, Damon, Miss Hostin, then 22, won the Miss World title. Her enthronement in Miss World was clouded in controversy, fueled by racial tensions. Her runner-up was Pearl Jansen, who was from Africa, South Africa to be exact, making it the first time in this event that both the winner and the runner-up were not white. So I can imagine in 1970, they didn't like that one pretty much.
Hey, you wouldn't like it now.
You know what I mean? An immediate and distasteful uproar began with the television audience booing, as if in an international soccer match, man. The controversy was further inflamed by a group of women's libbers who gained access to the venue and took the opportunity to throw flower bombs and other missiles at Bob Hope, who you saw in the picture right there with Miss Hudson and Miss Jansen. Whew. Man.
The devil gonna devil.
At all times, man. And look, all of this happened in front of the Prime Minister the other day, who was on the judging panel, man. But posthumously, well, no, she's not dead. I'm sorry. Posthumously was Ethel Waters. But Miss Hudson is still alive. Still alive. Wow. And she won Miss World. Now, this is what I need to know. Did Miss World, eventually become Miss Universe? Or is Miss Universe something completely different?
No clue.
Okay. No clue. All right, well, you see it right there on the screen. Also on this day, Damon, one of the myths that helped the lore and the legend of Tupac Shakur grow took place. Today is the anniversary of the day that Tupac shot 2 off-duty police officers in Atlanta.
Wow. On Halloween.
On Halloween, man. Tupac saw 2 individuals, from what I remember the story, 2 white individuals assaulting another black man. And just like the song, The Gods Must Be Crazy, one day I seen a fight. It was 3 against 1, became 3 against 2 because the one man was black. Tupac pulled out his gat. Buck. Let him have it, man. Let him have it. And turned out that the people that he was shooting at were off-duty police officers, man. Off-duty police officers.
His life was so colorful.
Some of this stuff that happens, you can't believe it. You can't believe it.
And And we remember it happening.
Yes, yes.
I realized he did what?
Yes, on Halloween.
They had a shootout with the police in California.
And nothing happened to him.
They didn't go to jail.
Didn't go to jail or none of that. Walked away.
They didn't shoot him.
Tupac Shakur, man. Tupac Shakur. All right. And then right after Tupac, it's about to come up on the screen. All right. Let it morph in for you. Boom. There you go. Earl Francis Lloyd Damon, the first black NBA player. Boom. So there you go. He played for the Washington Capitals against the Rochester Royals. So on this date, October 31st, he became the first black man, original man, to play in the NBA. All right. Wow. Yeah, national. At that time, it was called the National Basketball League. I also saw a picture of him when I was searching for pictures of these individuals wearing a Pistons jersey as well.
Well, the Rochester Royals became somebody.
I knew you were going to have that because I know you have all of that up in the Schwab, man, and the old teams that become new teams and all of that things. So, yeah, the Rochester Royals were the first NBA franchise, man.
Because I believe.
Well, I'm sorry, the Washington Capitals to have a black man, and they played against the Royals.
I think they became the Bullets.
The Bullets?
Yeah, but I think don't quote me on that. Yeah. But the Cincinnati, whatever team Oscar Robertson played for, I think they were the Cincinnati Royals. And they became the Sacramento Kings.
Okay.
Or the Kansas City Kings became the Sacramento. We got to look that up.
Look it up.
But one day, we got to talk about the Black Fives.
Mm-hmm. Remember when I had those sneakers?
Why did I just sell my?
So you sold yours?
Yeah, I just sold them.
Yeah,
just sold them.
So there it is, man. Hey, big shout out to
Titus. I still have another pair too, by the way.
Yeah,
so I had two of them. I had the Terminator. Well, we call Nike.
Those are the ones I had. The Terminator ones.
And I had Air Force Ones.
Yeah. What were they? The Harlem Wrens, right?
Harlem Wrens, and then the other one I forgot what team I had.
And
we gotta talk about that one day, the Black Fives.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of information about it either.
I'm gonna go ahead and pop it up on the screen for the people, man. Look, you see it all around us, man. We like our sports here. We're not sports junkies, Damon, but we like our sports here. We give big shout outs. You see brother Jim Park up there, Joe Gans and Eddie Murray below me, below Damon, Wes Unseld and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar there, man. And we got Thurgood Marshall out here. He's not a sports guy, but he
probably played
something somewhere
over
back
there at Douglas,
Frederick Douglass High School back in the day. Yeah, but big shout out to Earl Francis Lloyd, man, first African American, first original man to play in the National Basketball League, and I'm gonna tell my son about it today, man. He starts at AAU tomorrow. It's his first time.
Nice.
Yeah, he's gonna be playing 12U. For the Baltimore Terps. Think about that. We done talked about a Terp, man. Now my son is going to go out here and play 12U for the Baltimore Terps.
They have great uniforms.
Yeah.
Their lacrosse team does. So I'm assuming the basketball team does.
So I'm hoping the young man is ready. I'm hoping he is ready. Ready. Steady Freddy. All right, look, we're going to go holler a couple sponsors. Then when we come back, we're going to talk Halloween. Yeah, man. Yeah. Good old Hillsmere out there. You see, I'm flying a flag today. Can they see it? Wait a minute.
I could go for some buffalo wings right now.
I had to move my microphone so they could see my Hillsmere t-shirt. And I'm rocking out. Make sure you head over to 5707 Bel Air Road, man. Get you some vittles on your lunch break or something, man. Take care of yourself. All right, now, hey, look, we're going in overtime today because we came in a little late. And we definitely got to stretch it out a little bit because the early portion of the show, man, I had that mute on. Wait, where we at? Got to stop making mistakes over here, man. Got to make it happen. But here we are, man. October 31st, Damon. Halloween. It is Halloween. I wish I had, like, Halloween-themed music to play. Music. Yeah, I should have saved
Thriller. Should have played Thriller.
Yeah. That we'll get all kind of copyright violations or something like that, man, that we do. But hey, here we go. I'm gonna try to find. Do I have anything close to spooky out here? Nah. I don't think so. But we're gonna play something in the background, right, so we can talk over it.
Ghosts and goblins.
Witches and ghouls. Ghosts and goblins. All right. Let's pop it up on the screen for the people. Boom. Americans gear up for spooky splurges as Halloween nears. Halloween is brewing economic enchantment in the U.S., with the National Retail Foundation predicting that the spooky holiday will result in an astounding $12.2 billion, Damon, in expenditures for 2023. This eclipses last year's record-breaking $10.6 billion. Man, people spending money on Halloween, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just about jack-o'-lanterns and costumes. Americans are dishing out on the average about $108 a person for various spooky paraphernalia, according to the NRF data. The love of Halloween, with its roots in Celtic, or we're going to say Celtic. We're going to say Celtic tradition, but we know it's Celtic. Transcends any economic backdrop, providing a sense of ritual for the people. All right. Analysts suggest Halloween spending is resilient and often thrives during tough times, which we clearly see because right now we're in inflationary times and people spent $12.2 billion to look like. Shout out to Donald and his wife. What's Donald's wife's name?
Kim.
Shout out to Donald and Kim, man, for having us over. It's annual. I mean, because Halloween comes every year. Their annual Halloween soiree. Always a good time. Always a good time. This year, an uptick in Halloween party plans and high interest in home decorations indicates an especially spirited season, man. And you see us out there on the screen, man. You see us. Despite having roots in ancient rituals, retailers are capitalizing on this enthusiasm with spending on ritual artifacts like costumes, candy, decorations. All right, remaining relatively unaffected by the economic downturns that are going on right now. This year, the participation in Halloween is expected to reach pre-pandemic levels, with 32% of the people planning to host or attend Halloween parties. Home decorations alone are projected to account for about $3.9 billion. All right, indicating the enduring popularity of the elaborate and pricey decor items, like even the famous 12-foot skeleton that we see in people's yards, man, affectionately known as Skelly. That's sold out multiple times, man, despite it being a $300 decoration. People are buying it, putting it in their yards.
Man,
it's Halloween.
This is one yard on Loch Raven, not too far from Coward Hall.
Mm-hmm.
And this yard, I mean, it's like it takes up, imagine 2 yards full of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it takes this guy to do all
to decorate his yard.
Man, it's crazy.
Crazy stuff out there, man.
Statues
Halloween
and everything. You name it, he has it.
Hey. But hey, we had a good time. And then right there on the screen, right? So you see, all right, you know anything about the Nevermore Haunt, David? The Nevermore Haunt.
No.
All right, so check this out. Check this out. Pop it up on the screen there. Boom. The Nevermore Haunt, Damon, is located right in Old Town Mall. They took a part of Old Town Mall and turned it into just Halloween spectacular. I mean, you see all of the people out there. Look right there. You see all of them out there. It's only $25, $30. Don't ever say that there's nothing to do in the city, Damon. Right here, dead smack. I mean, literally, you can spit on Dunbar's football field from where this is located, right nestled in the middle of the downtown. So man,
what's going on in there?
It's a haunted warehouse that they took and they gave it. This is one of the characters. This is one of the characters. Abby Ladd. Definitely Abby.
He was right.
It's one of the characters. But they took part of the Old Town Mall warehouse and turned it into an area that is supposed to resemble 1800s Baltimore. So if you go on the inside, man, you think you're in, what is that? 19th century? Yeah. 19th century.
Well, Old Town Mall has been haunted 30 years.
What?
The ghost town. I never understood why they didn't fix Old Town Mall up. I've never understood that.
Well, part of it is the Nevermore Haunt. You know what I mean? So, hey, Baltimore, go check out the Nevermore Haunt, man. If these are the things that you like to do, you know what I mean? My son loves Halloween, and then my daughter's birthday is around this time as well. So, for her, we always got to find some things to do. And, we picked Nevermore Haunt, went down there, had a good time, got scared. You know what I mean?
Does that go on, they have anything after Halloween, or is it like ends of Halloween?
All right. So here we go. I'm going to go straight to the phone. We're going to find out some things, man. This how we do. Boom, boom, right here. Nevermore. There we go. Nevermore Haunt. I'm going to look at the calendar. It is actually open this Saturday, Dame. So it will be open November the 4th. $22 for the low price of $22.
To be scared.
Yeah. You can go in there. And it came with all kind of disclaimers and everything. They were like, look, if something touches you, don't touch them back. You know what I mean? They warned the people down to make sure you didn't have anything on you to because, I mean, there are people in wild. You saw that one guy in the one costume that he had on, Damon. So it was a little crazy in there. It was a little crazy. And it is
in Baltimore City.
Yeah, it's right there smack in the city.
East Baltimore.
In an abandoned warehouse. So it is, I'm telling you, there was one part, I almost lost it. The room, I don't know how they set the room up, but it rocks. It moves when you go in it. And the guy, when he jumped out, you're like you walk in and it was a regular room. The guy jumps out on you because you didn't see him in there. And, we jumped back and like, oh, snap. The room starts shaking and everything. I'm like, what the hell is going on? It was a good time, man. I have to admit, for me, being a 47-year-old man, it definitely rattled my bone. There were a couple things that, like, I was like, oh, yeah, they got me good. They got me. It's a good time.
I never was into horror movies, though. I used to like haunted houses sometimes. Like that type of stuff, like what you went to. But like the horror movies, that's kind of where I draw the line with a lot of that sadistic, devilish stuff,
Okay.
Like murder scenes and all that.
Well, I mean, you see us right there on the screen. I came as a pimp named Slickback this year, and T. Sams was out there with me. She was a 70s hippie, and we see us up there on the screen with Ghostface Iron Man out there. It was some good. Hey, it was some good costumes, man. It was some good costumes out there. Donald was the wolf man, and he had a pet dog. So that's always crazy when you see, just like Goofy, right? Pluto is Goofy's dog, right? That's kind of crazy to know that a dog has a dog, right?
Is Goofy a dog though?
Ooh.
That's all you're saying. Is Goofy a dog?
Is Goofy a dog? And then look, I threw it in the video of the Nevermore Haunt. But, man, Donald and them had the wonderful props. They had the dead body floating in the pool. How cool was that?
That was cool.
You know what I'm saying? The dead body floating in the pool, man. It's a good time. I can't wait till next year, man. And I took it easy on him this year because I had my face covered. So I had my face out this year. It's good stuff, man. Good times with good people.
Yeah. But every time a kid, like, you know, when the kids come around trick-or-treating, I had one year a guy walked up to me. He's about 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
And he had on that Michael Myers mask. I think I threatened him. I think I did.
So you better back up. And now look, walking through Nevermore Hunt, there were a couple of them that I had. I said, "Yo, don't touch me." You know what I'm saying? Like, don't touch me. I would walk into a room, you couldn't see anything. So I knew somebody was in there going to jump out. I was like, just don't touch me. You can do all the screaming and hollering that you want.
I'm giving out candy to kids.
Yeah.
This dude is taller than me.
Oh, man. With the Michael Myers mask?
The Michael Myers mask.
So I know he looked crazy.
I was like, look, man. You better do something, take that mask off.
Don't touch me.
Look, man, I never, you know, I don't do horror movies. And that one mask always bothered me anyway.
I can do thrillers, shocker, like, you know, slashers. Well, no, I shouldn't say slashers. Yeah, I can do like stuff like like what we consider Silence of the Lambs a horror movie, or Seven.
It's not a horror movie.
Seven or something like I can do
horror movie.
Okay, yeah. So that I can do like serial killers, mystery, intrigue, that thing. But like you said,
Exorcist, I can't.
Yeah, nah. Once we start getting into all of that demonic, Hellraiser is wow.
Yeah, none of that. Yeah,
wow.
All that kind of. Didn't those like low budget slasher movies? Yeah. Because the more low budget they were, the more the scarier it was a lot of times.
Yeah, man.
See, no clowns, none of that stuff. None of it.
Now, what would you call Hostel? Have you seen Hostel?
That's a horror movie.
That's a horror movie? Okay.
Well,
I like Hostel. Hostel's a good movie.
It's a thriller.
Yeah, like I watched all of them. Hostel 1, 2, 3. I mean,
I watched the first one.
Man, the second one is even better.
I'm good.
Oh,
I'm good.
You get a little worried, man. You go traveling to Europe, somebody kidnap you.
Travel anywhere.
Taking your kidneys out there. That was Touristas. Have you seen Touristas?
No.
That's a good one. And Touristas, they didn't kill them. They took them. So when they were in South America, people were kidnapping them and taking organs to sell on the black market. It's wild stuff.
But those movies, a lot of time, they fit into the category of
that should be real.
Real stuff that ain't ever gonna happen to me. I'm not staying in a hostel in Europe.
In Europe, you're not doing it, huh?
It's like them like open water, like them scuba diving.
Yeah.
and the count goes off. It's like, well, I ain't gonna be out there no way. I'm not going scuba diving.
Get lost in the middle of the ocean, man.
I'm not. So just so you know.
Good stuff.
We go somewhere on a cruise, wherever, and just know, don't invite me.
You chill it out, right?
You want to ride some dirt bikes somewhere in Costa Rica? You want to do that kind of stuff? And yeah, I'll do that with you.
Do it with
Scuba diving? Nah, not doing it.
So no horror stuff, but we're all for the disguise.
Yeah, the fun stuff.
Master of disguise. Wear your nice mask.
It's a pagan holiday. It's not a holiday. It's a pagan. But it's not a
pagan
holiday.
gathering.
Yes, but it's not a devil. You're not worshiping the devil on Halloween.
No.
Read a book.
Yeah. Well, I mean, unless they want to run around and
worship the devil.
Yeah, on that day. Remember that year I came to Rexmere for your fire pit and grilling session, and I told you, man, I don't know who it was, but I was coming up, 28th Street, on my way over there. And somebody had on this devil costume, Damon, that looked so real. Remember the movie Legend?
Yeah.
He looked like he had those huge horns and the red, and his legs were hooves. I was like, how did he get in that thing to be walking around and with his legs looking like they had, you know what I mean, animal legs and hooves? It was crazy. And he was like, I stopped at the red light. He looked at me. I looked at him. He started walking over to the car. Man, I went on ahead and bipped the turn. I was like, look, bro, well, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know who you are, but you got to keep that. You got to keep that, bro. I'm not doing
it. It's too much.
Yeah, a little too much, man.
I saw a clip on Instagram of a guy who was the Headless Horseman.
And
he had the Black Clydesdale, all of that. I don't want to see that. No, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's good stuff, though, man. That's good stuff, man. Hopefully everybody out there enjoyed their weekend. You know, if you were adults out there running around with your costume on, you know, we celebrate over the weekend. You know, most of the kids do it today. So I know, you know what I mean, all the kids out there going out celebrating Halloween. Make sure you're safe. Should we say check the candy, Damon? And that's those are things that we had to do when we were kids, right? Make sure it's
I guess.
Make sure, you know, none of these nutball individuals out here, these nut jobs, aren't doing anything crazy. You know what I mean? Putting stuff in the candy, doing things to our children out here, man. It's gonna be a good time tonight, man. Walking around. Big shout out to Homeland. When we were younger, man, going to the neighborhood Homeland, man. They do it big in Homeland. Lots of decorated yards, lots of kids going door to door. They do it big out there.
My neighbor Woodmore used to do it big. Woodmore Featherbed did it big. You know, it's old people in those neighborhoods now, but every house had candy. You always knew what family gave you what. But, you know, Mr. Hawkeyes always gave 3 Musketeers. You just always know who gave what. So, you know, I don't know if you still have, but, you know, more and more parents are turning into like a party atmosphere now.
Yeah. Like just do a party in the house. Yeah. Keep it simple.
Just the neighborhood.
The neighborhood does a big party outside.
Like Rogers Forge, they do it big.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying about Homeland. They do that in Homeland. They turn the neighborhood basically into a big to-do. I wonder if now I know over the weekend they did something in Druid Hill Park. So I don't know, and I saw, you know, on my run, I saw the decorations and everything. So I don't know if anything is going on tonight in the zoo or in Druid Hill Park, man. But Zoners, man, make sure you're checking it out. Make sure everybody keeps it safe tonight. Go holler at Nevermore Haunt, man. Maybe it's open tonight. Hopefully it is. You can go in there and enjoy yourself and have a good time, man. Usually we come with a quote of the day to end the show, but nothing special today. No quote of the day today, man. All we're going to say here is just be safe. Enjoy October 31st. Make sure you got a cool costume out there. And we'll be back on Thursday, man, the day before with more Grand Day. Right here with Joey Garner and Damon Williams.
Enjoy yourself.
Yes, sir. We out of here.
I got to tell you about Scotty B yelling at me on social media.